Hi guys, this is We Are Casuals. We are gearing up for a show on the 24th. This is our second stream on Twitch. We think we're getting it right this time. I feel good about this one. How do you guys feel? Yeah. We'll get it right. We'll get the formula down, like Nuka-Cola down, where we have a bunch of other flavors that are slightly hazardous to your health. So I'm Jeffrey the Magic Fox Clark. You are?
Chana.
And you are?
Miko, guys.
Those glasses are so off-putting. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I don't know why, but every country I hear of has like a better set of theme parks than us. Cause I think it's in Holland. There's a real life zombie experience.
Ooh.
Yeah. That is a way better theme park than what we have.
They do something like that at Knott's, but in laser tag form.
Yeah.
During Knott's Scary Farm.
But
I think the reason other places have better theme parks is because they don't have as many regulations as we do.
yeah.
Like, if somebody dies there, they like, oh, oops. Like,
Throw him in the moat.
if somebody dies here, it's like a national tragedy that nobody will shut up about.
And their freaking mother gets on the news. My son was a saint. Your son sold cocaine outside of a 7-Eleven. Like, $15, little man. Put that in my hand. Don't lie to us.
$15? It's cheap ass cocaine.
I know, right?
Bought the tickets with that money, I bet.
Jay and Silent Bob knew how to sell their substances. There was a female cosplay of Jay and Silent Bob hanging out outside of a 7-Eleven that went viral recently.
I saw their picture.
Right.
They would totally be them.
They're so cute. The Silent Bob looks slightly murderous, though.
I thought Silent Bob always looked slightly murderous.
No, to me, Silent Bob has always looked like that guy who's like so shy but wants to talk. He's just like so hopeful. Kevin Smith looks so hopeful in his face, but he's like, the words just won't come out. It's like a Norwegian fairy tale. He's the prince, and the only way he can talk is to find true love, but he can't talk, so that's a problem. It's creepy to go up to a princess and just be like, like make hand signs at her before her sign language exists.
You sign language it, but then
Yeah.
she doesn't know what it is. So
No, because princesses aren't meant to know
Can
any
you
of that.
moan?
Can you? Can he? No, I think he.
Moaning, bro?
No. No,
that's more off-putting, I think,
Yeah,
than being silent.
that's way worse. That's like Frankenstein. It's just like. Like, have you guys seen The Hills Have Eyes? Those creepy creatures, like, give me babies. Like,
like-
ew.
Kind of like you're having a stroke standing up.
I don't know what you want. I don't know. Just leave me. I don't know what you want.
Donuts.
You're gonna get mistaken for a retarded kid. Like,
Aw.
oh.
And this would be back
He
in
just wants a
the.
hug. He just wants a hug. It's
And
all
this would be
good.
back in the day when they killed the mentally handicapped because they thought that they were like plagued.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No.
I love history. It's so messed up.
They would, it took so long for them to get better because they would kill them and then they would just like send them away and not talk about it forever. Like they never really got accepted.
Yeah.
Hey, he has Down syndrome. Just push him to the side.
There was this,
Oh.
there was this one experiment that they did back in the day, like I think in early 1900s, where they turned off all this guy's nerve endings. They made him deaf, blind, and I think they took away his taste cells too, to see if he could hear God.
T cells.
Yeah. So apparently, after a few months of like all of his senses being gone, he started describing things that he shouldn't have been able to describe, and he heard God. And he said that God he starts eating his own flesh, and he's saying, God has left us, as he dies.
Oh my god.
Right?
It sounds
Horrifying.
Would that work in today's world?
What? Taking away someone's...
I feel like it's probably because he just went so insane.
yeah, like if I went insane, I'd be saying I heard God too.
But isn't it... This is what's
She
interesting.
admits it. Yeah, I heard the
That's
guy say
like
it.
that's
Here's
like
what's interesting about insanity is most people don't know they're insane. So that's one of the big questions about insanity. Is insanity like a social construction, or is there a form where the brain actually has legitimate issues toward where like certain things are not okay? Like stuff like schizophrenia. Okay, if you like open your mind a little bit, you can either say that they have like a tap to a different dimension or something, and maybe to like Hades. They're like they hanging out with murderous like demons in their brain because their mind is somehow tapped into the other world. But there's also
I know
people
a lot about schizophrenia because I follow that girl,
Mhm.
Janie.
Mhm.
Janie is considered the youngest to be diagnosed with schizophrenia. Like
Mhm.
people still have it, but then there were so many people that when I watched a good flurry of her videos, so many people that were saying she's possessed. Her parents are wrong. They need to take her to the church. They need to take her to get like priest diagnosed rather than like
when it comes to science, I never relation to
the religious
because science is not supposed to be ethical religiously or socially. It's
Yeah.
only meant to answer questions.
Science
Like,
and religion supposed to be separate.
Yeah, it is, but people they don't do that for some reason.
Yeah, that's why
And I
those are the
felt
people
so
you don't
bad for
listen
her
to.
family because they're working so hard already, and then they're
Mhm.
getting berated by these other people who they should be crazy because the parents are trying to help this little girl, and unfortunately that involves a lot of pills and a
Yeah.
lot of test runs and like not every combination is going to work. She
The-
had to keep searching till she found the right combination of pills.
There's also people who are diagnosed with like Down syndrome who are math geniuses and other such mental diseases. So another argument about certain like mental illnesses is that it's not an illness; it's an advancement in our mental states. Like we may lose the ability to socialize, but in our society, where building things is important, your mathematical skills are just way more important than communication.
But then they get knocked down. Depending on what you have, there are Down syndrome people who are like amazing at music,
Yeah.
or ones that are amazing at there are some that are amazing at athlete like things. They're not.
Yeah.
They're so amazing in one field that the other field gets cut off.
Yeah, so it's like to me, I think that some of them could be advancements that because we're a race that likes to normalize things. So if it's outrageous, then we're gonna like freak out about it. Like one of the things I do want is for a dramatic physical evolution in the human race. Like I would love for people who live in the desert to start growing like scales to like weather the sand and need way less hydration and stuff like that, so we can kind of tell what region you're from on Earth. I think that'd be pretty baller.
We wouldn't go really fast though. I heard that the only thing that we've evolved in is nose hairs. People in the city have thicker nose hairs
And chest size. A lot of women have grown in chest size over the years.
It's just that's like slowly. We're not getting there yet. We're
I
not
know.
getting to scales.
Which is weird. Like I found that extraordinarily weird as like how we evolved. Oh, boobs are getting bigger. Why? Like why do we need them larger?
We took a focus on attracting males, and boobs became the popular thing.
Yeah.
So we just started growing bigger ones.
It's so weird. To me, it's just like that's where we're evolving visibly right now. I'm pretty sure there's other evolutions, like I said, mental evolutions and stuff like that we're not really taking account to. But like,
You mean like
the one we can track is boobs. I don't know if I should feel bad about that or not.
People are tracking boobs.
Yeah,
Like,
the
everybody's
evolution of
always
boobs.
thinking about boobs.
Boobs
What
are
about
nice.
penises? Are they just staying the
Actually,
same size?
well, like the only real evolution in penises that I've seen have all been region based. You know what I mean? Like, like I know it sounds very like cliche to talk about it, and like, but get over yourself. No. In Asia, they're usually smaller. There are large Asian penises that exist, but Asians were usually smaller due to their environment. It was a lot easier for them to get around, I guess. So according to what evolution says, and I've read a lot of journals, the eyes were meant to weather desert storms as they made it to tropical areas, and their small stature helped them survive longer in harsher environments. So to be honest, like they should really, anyone who's like subconscious about their body, if you're Asian, should be like super proud. Like you're gonna be the last to die in a natural disaster environment. Your body needs the least nourishment, and you can get away a lot faster than all of us. If like a panther or anything attacked, you're probably going to survive before everybody else.
When it comes to your own culture and your own body, what do you think in your evolved form, what makes you proud?
Me, I guess the fact that I can, well, to be fair, like I feel like part of this is genes, but like my natural strength and like flexibility. Like I come from like a long line of martial artists, so even though I don't train, like I can like fight really well. And if I train for a day, it's like my stats go up tenfold. And I'm just like, I just did 10 push-ups and I can like punch through this wall now. That's total BS. Like I shouldn't be able to do that. But yeah, I guess from my evolutionary tree, I'd say height. We've gotten super tall for no reason. Like from my great grandpa, who's like normal 5'5", to me like 6 foot, probably a whole foot taller than him consistently from the past generations. We're all in 6 feet range. We're all like toned and muscular without having to actually do anything. So that's pretty cool. Part genes, part evolution. I think we're just staying in shape for, fighting bears, I guess.
Bears. Back to the bears.
Bears.
How about you?
How do you think? Yeah. What do you think?
But what are you proud
of?
of?
Yeah, what are you proud of? What do you think are the advantages of your physique?
I'm taller than my dad.
Yeah, your dad's kind of short, but your dad's buff.
No, he's not.
He looks buff.
What?
He'll intimidate small animals.
Yeah. Gnarl.
He's not buff.
He's got big ass forearms.
Okay, yeah, he does. But I mean, he doesn't work out or anything, so like he's passively.
You
buff.
putting your dad on blast right now.
He's passively buff.
I'm gonna send the clip
He's
to him.
saying work out.
Yo, your son said you ain't got no muscles, son. putting our evolutionary tree to shame.
I mean, I feel our stamina is really good.
Yeah.
Actually, weirdly enough.
You can last longer in activities.
China
My head went off for like
China
5
didn't
seconds.
even try to make that professional. She knew where she was going. I don't see nothing wrong.
My head literally was like, "Don't say it."
With
I was like,
with
"Don't
a
you fucking
little bump and
You
grind.
can see it through his glasses already. He didn't want me to say it.
That's the point of the glasses. So he.
no,
one can
it's
see him
stamina.
running.
Like I find it weird that I can literally walk from like here to like Culver City without literally getting tired or anything.
So weird. I walked to Santa Monica to LA on accident. Because I was looking for a Best Buy. So I literally walked all the way down Pico and didn't realize that I missed it by the time I hit La Brea. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, there's got to be a Best Buy somewhere around here.
It's all the way at Centinela. You went all the way past it.
Yeah. Yes, I did. I feel really bad because I had another friend with me who is also black that I was just like, we were just walking.
Did he get tired?
No.
No? Okay. You guys don't get tired.
I just felt really bad because I was like, hey, you want to go to Best Buy with me? He's like, yeah. And it turned into a like 2-hour walk all the way back to LA. So that was kind of pointless. But yeah. How do you think you've evolved, China?
Out of mine, I'm very light-skinned for Latina.
Yeah, you guys are assimilating.
Yeah.
Don't look anything like... No, I guess my dad is the most Latin looking of my family. The rest of us we look very pale. But when it comes to other Latinos and Latinas, they love to grab up light-skinned people and marry them and have children with them. They're like...
White people.
I don't understand why. No, they don't want white people. They want light-skinned Hispanics.
I think that's normal. Like people are attracted to light-skinned things in general.
It's like the only thing that's fun. Like ever since I was growing up, I always just wanted to be darker. My cousins are
You
darker.
saying you like black people? You saying you
I
like
saw
them
a
black
girl
people?
who
I
had,
like Latins actually.
I saw a girl who had cobalt black skin and she looked gorgeous.
Yeah, it's
Horrifyingly gorgeous.
I want to be darker. My cousins are all darker than me, except for ones that were actually related to white people. But
You just want to be a part of the group.
I just wanted to be I wanted to be dark. I was the only one that got sunburned. I was the only one. Everyone's like, "Wow, you're blinding me." It's not fair.
Here comes China.
Get the hell out.
Put on Hikaru's sunglasses to look at her.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Whatever.
You have fair skin. You have Disney princess
That
skin.
is Disney. Yeah.
I feel like if I was born though whether I was born in El Salvador or Mexico, I would, and we stuck to complete tradition, I would have been married off already. To a nice family, but still.
It is this Game of
Hell
Thrones.
no. See, if I was a woman and I was going to get married off to a family, they'd have to have, the best food. Because I'm going to ignore whoever I'm married to and just eat all your shit.
I like Mexican food, so I'll stay.
I
there.
do like burritos and
I want
tacos.
Mexican food.
But I want some chicken.
I do.
I can't live without chicken. I like pork tacos.
You like
I like
hyena.
I like carnitas. I don't like hyena. I'm not gonna eat hyena.
You would totally eat hyena.
No, I don't like hyenas.
So why don't you eat? If you hate hyenas, wouldn't it be awesome to eat them?
No, they're evil. I'm gonna eat their evil.
What if it's just a nice guy with a very awkward
Pass
laugh?
on. I'm not gonna eat that guy.
Cannibalism. Normalizing it on Twitch.
I think there's a problem with cannibalism. Don't we get all mad cowy?
Yeah,
Chibba chibba.
it messes with your
We
brain
can.
cells if
Yeah.
you continue to eat humans. I
We
don't know
can't eat
why.
ourselves.
I guess it's like whoever created us way of making sure we don't eat each other.
I think a lot of animals can't eat themselves either.
Crabs.
Yeah.
Well, some can, but like I've watched a bigger monkey eat a smaller monkey, but
You watched that?
it was
Oh
so
my
sad. It
God.
looked like a little doll, and he just ate him. And then he was like eating him
Oh,
like he was.
Stop trying to. God.
Discovery Channel.
Oh.
Oh God.
One day we're gonna be in front of a crowd of like 15,000 people, and China's gonna be like, "I saw a big monkey eat a little monkey," and everyone's gonna be just like, "Why?"
It's very upsetting, but I know that a lot of animals can't eat each other because it does adversely affect them.
Usually, birds and fucking crabs do not care. Anything in the ocean doesn't care.
And I think the ocean is beautiful but terrifying. There's a lot of rapists in the ocean.
That is.
It's true. Like
Maybe we're just having sex wrong. Maybe that's the way you're supposed to have
Yeah.
sex.
it's like because they say dolphins they'll keep food away from female dolphins if they don't get sex. So they're like, give me sex or I won't feed you. They're being very demanding. And sea otters do gang rape, and then seals rape penguins when there's no one else around.
Interspecies erotica.
There's a lot we'll do. But then again, happy
The more
note.
you know.
But
The more you know.
but I have to put like now I can't
Next subject.
freaking raping.
There are clowns in the woods, you guys.
Oh my God.
Clowns in the woods.
That was on the
stealing-
news.
Wait,
Stealing
wait,
that was on the
children.
I don't
Yes.
remember if that's the same state with that weird clown with the
No,
black.
it
No,
wasn't.
no,
It
it's
was
not.
North Carolina, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. The clown was in like Wisconsin.
See, I need to stay in metropolitan areas. There's just people who don't have nothing else to do but to be weirdos in the forest
Try and steal children while you're dressed as clowns.
I was on the news.
or dance naked.
Literally.
It was on the
It
news.
was yesterday. It was on the news.
Jesus, this is where all the Wiccans come from, foresty areas, because you have nothing better to do.
But do they dress up as clowns? Wiccan? They don't
now
do
Wiccans,
that.
Wiccans are pretty cool. But let's be
Yeah,
real.
Wiccans are cool.
All of like the hardcore Wiccans are in areas with like forests and junk where they can do whatever.
I don't trust forests. A lot of people say that they grew up with forests in their backyard, and I'm like,
That's
how?
bullcrap.
You're gonna be kidnapped or eaten, or I don't know.
I saw a bear hanging out in my grandpa's backyard because he lived in Nevada City. She's like, "Hey, that's a bear. Don't mess with the bear." Grandpa, why is there a bear in your backyard? Yeah, he comes down the mountain sometimes. What the
Just
hell,
leave
Grandpa?
him.
That actually happened on the news 2 days ago as well. There
the-
was bears in somebody's pool.
They were in the pool. They were swimming in the pool.
Because there's a freaking fire. I think I would get in your pool too. If there's a giant fire, that is my home.
These are true. They want to protect their babies. They want to go take them swimming, so they'll take them to your pool.
Or they can take them to the Cartoon Network water park
Oh yeah,
that opened up.
That looks cool.
It does. It also looks really small.
Yeah, but
It
I
does.
think about it, and a lot of water parks are really small. There's in my head when I was little, there were these huge, magnificent places that I could go to, and then you go back
It's like,
now.
because you were the size of an egg back then.
I know, but now they're like, I could walk. It's not that far.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
all little spaces.
But I do want to go see Dexter's Lab's ice cream parlor just to see what that's like.
Do they do that like the ice cream lab where they make it out of liquid nitrogen?
I'm
You
not
dip
sure.
it.
I didn't see that. I just saw a really weird looking ice cream that I hope tastes good.
They have one of those ice cream labs in Little Tokyo. They make it out of liquid nitrogen for
My
you.
most
with the-
hated
Yeah.
place in LA.
I know.
I hate that place so much. And it's not even, it kind of is their fault. Never mind. I hate that place.
What did they do to you?
They suck.
They touched you.
You can't really go to Little Tokyo without money. Like, if you don't
Yeah.
have money,
I
there's
know.
no
There's
point in being there.
I don't-
there.
And then
Unless
there's
it's
always-
a festival. That's like the only time.
And as an adult, there's always underage children dressed like anime characters that I know nothing about.
I don't like going there and seeing people dressed as anime characters because then I think, why? Just because it's Little Tokyo, you think you could just show up?
Yeah. That's why.
Yes, China. That's why
No,
they do it.
you wait for an event because they do have events there that I've never gone to. But
Why don't you kids learn how to LARP? That's so much fun.
I tried, but actual serious LARPers are a little too serious for me. I want to go play sword fights with Nerf swords, like they're...
You gotta find, like, it's like everything else. I think you just have to find a good group of people. Like, I know a good group of people where I could just, like, hang out, maybe play some D&D afterwards, and then we go get donuts at, like, 4 a.m., because why the hell
It
not?
sounds funner. I don't want to be too serious about it. Every time I try and get into something like that, like Dungeons and Dragons, like those people are way too serious. Like I wanted to do it for fun.
That depends too.
Yeah, you gotta find, like I said, you gotta find the right people to do that with, because you can't have those hardcore nerds who are like screaming at Stan Lee because Mary Jane's gonna be black. You gotta get the nerds. you gotta get the nerds who will go to a DC movie to laugh at it. Like Batman v Superman, this is gonna suck. Let's all make fun of it in the theater. I mean, it's slightly douchey, but let's be real, it's fucking hilarious.
See that judginess too. They all hate the movies because of this or because of that, because of this. And can't we just sit there and enjoy it?
Well, let's be real. From that perspective, it's like, I'm not saying like, that you should be like douchey, but like, we all knew Batman v Superman was not going to be a good movie. So you might as well have fun with it. Lex Luthor had hair and was like 20. Come on.
To be bald?
He was too, he was
he's
too
supposed
young.
to be bald and in his 40s.
He was too young, I think. I get why they gave him hair and stuff, but he was too young. I wanted him to be
There
older.
were so many people who could have played Lex Luthor.
By the age of Superman and Batman at that point, because Superman versus Batman does not happen until The Dark Knight Returns Part 2.
Favorite Batman from like modern days, like right now, because I want.
That's your favorite Batman?
No, I'm just saying which is your.
Which is your
Oh,
favorite?
I like Batman after Death in the Family.
No, I mean which actor.
No, actor, yeah.
Oh, actor. Wow. I'm going to go with Adam West.
No, I like serious
Adam
Batman.
All right. That was serious Batman back then. Shark
Yeah.
repellent. Shark repellent having
That was
no
fabulously
smacking- oh.
cartoon Batman. That was...
Jiminy Cricket's Batman.
Yeah, you see that? That's lovely cartoon Batman.
I got to see the new cartoon Batman
yeah,
with Adam
that
West coming back.
That commercial was so. Oh my god.
Holy Toledo, Batman. How are we going to get out of this one? I don't know, Robin. This freaking...
How was he able to do that?
Adam West is a freaking god. Adam West's Batman has made more daring escapes than any other Batman.
But then I think he's also been caught more than any other Batman.
True. That's the trade-off. It's like, in order to have these cool feats of awesomeness, you gotta, give up the gooch every once in a while and just get caught. It's okay. At least his Batman didn't get his butt beat and exploded in a warehouse.
Oh my god, yeah.
In Bad Blood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Robin died like a child. And then they brought him back to life later in the comics because that's what they do.
Well, he's a clone.
That was creepy as fuck.
But Rebirth has started. Is he dead yet? Have you guys seen that?
I haven't got a chance to because I'm too busy still trying to keep up with female Thor and Captain Marvel because I am
God.
so in love with those characters right now.
I have to say this. My dad was watching Supergirl.
Okay.
On the NCW.
I have yet to watch it and I really should.
I couldn't do it. I'm sorry.
Is it not good? Is it not your taste?
The acting for me, it was just so obviously just. I was just sitting there cringing like.
Wait. Is she playing the aggressive Supergirl, like Kal-El's cousin Supergirl, or direct descendant Kal-El Supergirl, where she's just all passive and like a child?
Wait, are they trying to act like cartoon characters? Do you think is that why? It's
No, when I was watching it, it was like, it was the episode where she found out something about her mom, and then she found out one of the people that's working with her was there when her mom died, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so because of this, she got all mad and stuff. But it's like,
Spoiler alert.
I'm sorry, guys, but I mean, like when you actually watch it, like you can just see you're kind of like what are you doing? It's like the kind of acting when you look at it, you're like, you're obviously trying hard. It's kind of like that. But the type of Supergirl, which was your question. I'm guessing the descendant because, like I said, they kept giving information about her mom specifically and everything, and how she was born and everything.
Because like I'm used to. There are two Supergirls that everyone's used to. Direct descendant Supergirl, the one I think you're going off of, who is like legitimately related to Superman, and you know they clone her to make Wonder Girl, and they're both like super aggressive people. Like they're just like fuckers, and they just like blow crap up. And she's very inexperienced. I think I like that Supergirl more than the reboot Supergirl, where she's not related to Kal-El, but she's just a Kryptonian, and she's like all passive, and she's just like, oh, I'm the princess of the universe, bitch. Look at my power. I don't like that version of Supergirl, so I'm hoping they are going that route. But I like it. The reason I was interested in Supergirl because I was hoping it'd be the more aggressive Supergirl. That way we could have like a female character that isn't this freaking fairy on screen. I kind of want her to punch dudes out because she feels like it, not because she feels like, you know, I gotta save the earth. No, do it because it's fun. That's what I'm used to seeing you do.
So
hey, look, there's a bank robbery. I'm on a date. I'll be right back.
They'll never have like the Superman, Batman, Apocalypse Supergirl.
From what I was seeing, her persona, because you know how Superman, he worked at the Daily Bugle and everything.
Yeah.
Hers was, she was a nerd. Like, she had the glasses and the ponytail.
Oh, how dare they?
She had the ponytail. She had the weird clothes.
How dare you use nerd penis to get people to watch your show?
But that's not Supergirl.
It is not. She's an aggressive piece of work.
She was trained by the Amazons and
She
everything.
was trained by the CIA in the show.
No. Wonder Woman took her and trained her.
Donna Summers is an amazing woman. Oh my! If I met Donna Summers, I'd probably just cry. There's nothing I can say to her. I know I'd never stand a chance with Donna Summers. I just be like, you are the perfect woman, and I don't know how to date you. I don't know what to say. You can kick my ass, and there's like a truth rope. What the fuck is that? Like I'd break down.
And then she's just like, somebody help me.
I think that's all of her dates, though. I think everyone has cried in front of her. Freaking Batman cried in front of her. Superman cried in front of her. Hal Jordan cries. Forget Hal Jordan. He's terrible. But like the Black Green Lantern cried. Donna Summers is just amazing. Anyway, but yeah, Supergirl. I kind of want to watch it to see how they're going. But if it's like gaudy acting, it will kind of turn me off. And I hope they do catch up because her storyline could be very interesting, and we can see characters that we haven't seen for a long time that are very popular, like Power Girl, come into play because yes, Power Girl is a clone of Supergirl, and I want to see Power Girl because Power Girl is in every incarnation of Power Girl. Power Girl is, to me, is kind of a ripoff of Captain Marvel or Miss Marvel. She's just aggressive and wants to punch things,
but with like bigger boobs.
Actually, their bust size is pretty close to the same.
You can see Power Girl. So.
When I was watching Supergirl, I mean, it was really, for me personally, just the acting that I was just like.
Well, that can kill a lot of things for you. I need the good acting because I could get past bad story if it's fun to watch.
Yeah, because like the first few episodes of The Flash were just like, oh. But then after that, they kind of caught up. So I'm kind of expecting them to do that, especially on the CW. It's like CW always has a bunch of shows where there's like just terrible acting, but people love them. The 100 has terrible acting. My friend Valerie, hi Valerie, she works on the 100. It is awful. Absolutely. And I love the CW. I'm a CW nerd. It's sad. I watch all those terrible shows and make fun of them. But I know I like a lot of the shows on the CW. Like at one point I submitted trailer mashups for the CW lineup. And like they were like, you want to work for us? I was like, fuck yeah, I want to work for you. And then I got denied. But whatever. So yeah, I'm a CW nerd. So I know how they work. They'll have great show ideas. They'll hire these like no-name actors, which I think is pretty cool.
You take a
giving
gamble.
People a chance.
Yeah, you take a gamble when you do that so bad though, because some of those people they're not done training.
Well, they also need to diversify their actors. No offense, but every time I see new CW actors, it kind of feels like they pulled them out of like the Phantom Degrassi
there you
zone. Hold up, we need a light skin. We take another light skin.
There you go, motherfucker.
One more light skin.
There you go.
And a black guy. Like, damn it, CW. Diversify your bonds. But yeah, so I'm hoping they do catch up because The Flash definitely did. And they even got Kevin Smith to do one of their episodes. So good on them.
I like Gotham.
Gotham was
that show
so...
Gotham.
For me, I didn't really get into Gotham until I saw Penguin.
I like the Penguin.
I think me too.
For me, Penguin is that show.
Yeah, it didn't quite click with me until I really sat down and I was like, Penguin a thug.
He is also creepily attractive. I looked at his face. I'm like, you should be ugly, but you're not.
But
You're like Steve Buscemi
he
too.
could still get there because, like, I always do a picture
It's
of
like you
Penguin,
see it,
heavy
but,
set
like-
weirdo, and I'm like, this is how he started. He was like this skinny weirdo, and then when he becomes richer, he becomes heavy set weirdo.
He's like Steve Buscemi too. It's like
He is Steve Buscemi.
it's amazing. I freaking love. Oh Jesus! But there's so many problems with that show. So like so I'm so glad they were just like, this is just an alternate timeline. I'm like, oh, thank God.
I think the only problem I have with it is Fish Mooney. I don't like that character. I really don't.
Why?
I don't. She's too overacting for me. She's like a soap opera villain.
Yeah, she's from
I
telenovelas.
Yeah, I don't like that character.
And
I can't.
I really do like how Jada Pinkett Smith does her roles though. She's a badass.
She's going badass with it, but like I was happy with Fish Mooney gone, and then they brought her back, and then I was not happy anymore.
this is a very minor thing, but I was very surprised on how well Zach looked.
Oh.
The guy who cuts into himself every time he kills a person.
Yeah.
I'm like, holy crap, that guy looks like you must get no other jobs. Like you look exactly like that one Batman villain. You must have a hard time getting regular jobs. You can't even work at McDonald's with that face.
You are Batman villain number
Yeah.
one. That's all you're ever gonna be.
Yeah, that's messed up. But I do want to see like interest. What sucks about this show is that like since Batman's not fighting crime, it's like Gordon. He can't really do the bigger villains because they'll just shoot him in the face.
Yeah.
Well, they can't yet because some of those villains don't even pop up until Batman existed.
But Catwoman is just mystically there.
But no. Well, Catwoman grows up alongside Batman.
No, she
It's
doesn't.
something that they're doing in this universe. In other ones, she used to be like a whore, but then in like the cartoon,
I thought she was a thief.
yeah,
No,
she
she
started as a thief, and then she was a whore, and then another one she was like a whore first, and then she became a thief.
Oh, okay.
And then there's ones where she was actually a socialite, and she was in the circles that Bruce Wayne was, but at the same time she was a thief, and she was always an activist for animal rights. That was something
okay.
she did too. She would steal stuff from people who wronged.
That's why she makes out Poison Ivy. I like animals. I like plants.
A lot.
And that's like their day. I think the one thing that would really get me into it is when they incorporate the Order of the Owls.
Oh.
Well, they already brought them on last season. Like
Okay, cool. That's
Yeah.
how you know how caught up I am.
the court of owls, they're interviewing them, and they have the masks, and they're all sitting on the sides.
Wait,
all
what? They're interviewing the
creepily.
Court of Owls?
The court of owls is telling the bad guys to do something. Like
Oh, I was about to
the
say,
outward-
the whole point of the Court of Owls is they're the Illuminati for Gotham. No one knows they're there.
Nobody-
they're not
yeah.
interviewing them. That it's the other way around. The court of owls is interviewing the people.
You get the owls you deserve.
They're conducting them.
Not the ones you need.
I like the court of owls, but does that mean that eventually, if it lasted long enough up to Batman, it would be Damian Robin?
No, because Court of Owls, they're immortals.
So they keep going.
Yeah, they literally, okay, so the Court of Owls they found the Lazarus Pit first. They got the
Yeah.
purest form of the Lazarus Pit.
They
So
need
they don't
Lazarus
need it anymore. They can't die. So they're just hanging out being the Illuminati. And to be fair, Damian's Batman's son, so we should never see Damian.
Yeah,
Ever.
and
Probably.
I was talking about eventually because
Damian is also an asshole.
Damian and he helps take down the court of owls. I don't know if they're down forever, but he takes
No, they're
them down.
immortals. They're freaking immortals. I think in one storyline I read, Batman seals them in a cave. And that was it. It's like, I can't kill you.
Because Damian in Son of Batman, Damian,
Oh, the animated movie.
yeah, he
was still
got
an a-hole in that movie.
he got Talon to
Yeah.
kill him for him. Damian's always an asshole. He's starting he got on my nerves at first, but now he's starting to be my favorite Robin because he's such an asshole. But he is an asshole that loves Batman.
I don't like any
Dick-
of the Robins.
Dick did not in some universes he hated Batman
Right.
for things that Batman did, but Damian that's his father.
I feel like they'd all if I was to take any of them out for a drink, I'd hate them. Damian is an a-hole. Dick Grayson whines. It's just like, come on, guys.
Tim is dead.
Tim's Drake undead ass smelling up the bar.
Oh my God.
Bruh, take
Yeah,
a neutralization shower. They exist. You shouldn't even be drinking. It's rotting the liver.
What about the girl? I forgot her name.
I
The
liked
one with
her.
the red hair.
Everyone was hating on her. Oh my god.
I liked her.
I was like, stop being a purist nerd. She did more than any of the other Robins did. She figured out who Batman was. Yeah, Dick Grayson did it, but let's be real. He kind of just shot in the dark. Oh, I'm guessing you're rich. You're Batman. No, she legitimately figured out who Batman was.
I think I liked the girl because she was actually excited about being Robin.
Exactly.
Like she was
Yeah.
happy being trained. She was a good listener.
I don't like the fact that because of the way the fans reacted, they killed her off. I found that very shitty.
They kill off every time they give them the opportunity. They kill off Robins.
Well,
they
definitely.
don't like Robins.
But let's be real. They killed her off incredibly fast. Like, the moment she came out, everyone's like, we don't like the fact that Robin has a vagina. That was basically the argument that everyone had. So DC's like, all right, we'll fucking murder her. Like, they didn't even give her a full run of
That's
being...
very immature.
They try very hard.
They didn't give her the Batman experience. I
think
trust Batman. Batman betrays
all
me.
all the comic fans like all the comic books try really hard to please their fans, and they take turns. They take like backstrokes because they try to go forward, but they can't go too forward because fans are bitches.
Let's be real. All of the good comics are the ones that did not listen to the fans. Like the Superman one where he's old and it comes out of retirement. Kingdom Come was like ridiculous to fans. It was like, Superman stopped saving the world? Superman steps down? This is bullshit. He's Superman. But then like that gives us like one of the best stories of all time involving the Justice League. Like, holy shit. So like I think, everybody needs to shut up. Not even that. Writers need to kind of stand up for themselves and just write what they want. Because when they do, that's where we get our good storylines. When people were writing what they want, we got everything that was awesome. Spider-Man, X-Men. We got freaking even stuff on the side that is lesser known that's still good, like the Monolith, which is getting a movie. Mm-hmm. We got freaking Vigil Comics not really listening to the fans, giving us some of the best comics ever. Watchmen is still regarded
is really good.
Still regarded as like one of the best comics of all time. What did they do? Not listen to anybody. This is back in the day where superheroes had to be colorful freaking palettes of happiness and saving America. No, these guys were dark, fucked up, and like they were darker than Batman. Like Batman stole their darkness from fucking Watchmen. Okay.
To get it, and then they can't even keep it because fans complain about it. Because there are fans that are like, "Oh, this should have been more R-rated," but then there are other ones that are like, "Kids watch Batman." Like they shouldn't. They can have their versions of Adam West Batman.
Sure.
And then let us have.
Give it to them.
Yeah, let the adults who love Batman too have their adult version of Batman, but they're trying too hard to please everybody and stay in the middle.
Yeah, that's kind of shitty because I remember this point in time I was reading comic books and it was awesome because Donna Summers stopped being Wonder Woman for a while. She was just Donna Summers.
You're saying it wrong because Wonder Woman's name is Diana.
No, there was a whole point where she was called Donna Summers.
Okay.
Yeah. It was a weird point in time in the comics where she was just walking around in black leather with her lasso. I know her name is Diana.
I know her future self does that too.
Yeah,
she does the black leather thing.
Yeah, she changes. That's her. She changes her name. That's what I was reading.
She was Donna. Yeah.
Yeah, she was Donna Summer. She stopped being Wonder Woman for a while, and that was very interesting to see her like kind of interacting with the world, not being Wonder Woman, and then figure out she can't like not be Wonder Woman. That was a really interesting point in time, and we got to see a different side of her because